Further forecast. But first, let's talk about this. With the weekend over, most of us are back to limiting the sweets that we eat. Alex Fioroni, aka the nutrition chef, says maybe you wouldn't have to be as strict if you made just a few simple ingredient swaps to cookies, brownies, and cakes. He joins me now to put a healthier twist on some of your favorite sweet treats. Hey, Alex, how are you?
Good, how are you? Good morning, and good morning, Texas.
Good morning. Hope you're staying dry, staying home. Okay, let's talk real quick. Why should we consider making some of the swaps that you're going to show us?
I mean, the biggest reason, we're seeing with more and more studies that's causing aging and underlying disease and autoimmunes get worse is inflammation. So a lot of the substitutes we're going to do is going to direct towards lowered inflammation, but also at the same time, people that struggle with high cholesterol and diabetes, this also would work for them as well.
All right, so we're going to talk about these ingredient swaps, and it's really interesting you were talking about inflammation because I've just started doing research on anti-inflammatory diets. Will you describe to folks at home what inflammation is in your body, what's happening? Because we hear that word a lot, but to really have an understanding.
The inflammation is where our body is almost attacking itself, and there's different things between environment, food, and stress that can create inflammation. And so it's our self-defense mechanism. But what happens is it's not really defending our health. It's increasing, different inflammatory areas in certain areas. And whatever areas our body is weaker in genetically, those areas are going to be prone to have more inflammation. So if you have come from a family history of high cholesterol and diabetes and other autoimmune disease, your chances are pretty high of having some similarities. So you should change your lifestyle and your diet to avoid that kind of inflammation.
And inflammation can really impact everything. Like you were saying, those diseases, just pain, headaches, all of it. Okay, so let's talk about how we can avoid inflammation with some ingredient swaps. So we're talking about sweets, cookies.
Yes, and food is the biggest. And food is the biggest part of what, it's the biggest habit we have, and we don't talk about it. So that's why inflammation is key to where we can do a lot of great things to reduce inflammation. So the first thing we're doing here is the chocolate chip cookie. And just so the viewers know, you have to have your sweets. If you don't, you're going to end up overeating anyway. So what I'm going to do today is show you how you can do a couple substitutes so you can still have those sweets without sacrificing your health.
All right, let's see those.
Cookies, what I've done with chocolate chip cookies, I've taken the eggs out, so eliminated the cholesterol, and replaced it with applesauce. And it's about a quarter cup of applesauce for one whole egg. So that's going to create that moisture that eggs do. And then if you want it a little bit more light and fluffy because the applesauce is more dense, just add a little more baking powder to your recipe. And then we're taking out the chocolate chips that are usually made from animal and butter and have cholesterol as well. We're using a vegan chocolate chip that tastes exactly the same. So you're getting more antioxidants, you're taking out the cholesterol. And a lot of the times too, people don't realize when you're getting a vegan-based chocolate chip, you're also getting healthier fillers. Like a lot of the emulsifiers are also coming from vegetable sources rather than, animal sources. And then for the sugar part, which is diabetic friendly and is low on the glycemic index, is coconut sugar. So this has got tons of minerals and tons of nutrition, but it's just as sweet as sugar, almost more sweet, where 1 cup of regular refined sugar, you would use 3/4 cup of coconut sugar.
All right, we've got less than a minute left. I want to talk about brownies. What do I need to swap out? Because I love me some brownies.
Yes, who doesn't like brownies with a nice cup of coffee? So brownies, the main culprits in brownies usually got gamma egg because of cholesterol, bad fats, and then the butter. So we're going to be doing the vegan butter to replace regular butter. We're taking out the sugar and we're swapping it again with a low glycemic index syrup sugar, which is agave nectar, which is diabetic friendly as well. And then we're pulling out the regular cocoa powder, which is usually highly refined, and we're using cacao. Tastes exactly the same. You're getting tons of minerals and antioxidants.
I love that. Okay, so there's so much to learn, I think, about diet. Where can people find you to get more information and get educated?
Well, today I'm here at the Athletic Cafe in Keller, which is located at the Birch Racket and Tennis Club. But my office is in Southlake, off Southlake Boulevard, and then my commercial kitchen is at the Keller Trading Company down in that nice part of Keller off Main and Olive. So, and then Facebook and Instagram, you can follow me and see what's going on.
Hey, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Greg, when can we expect